Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel.
Hello, we're here at Kirby Hall in Northamptonshire today.
We are indeed. This is a magnificent Grade 1 listed Elizabethan mansion, mostly ruins, but there are some intact rooms that we'll explore with you. The house was built in 1570 for Sir Humphrey Stafford. So come on guys, let's go and take a look.
Let's go.
Kirby Hall is one of the great Elizabethan houses of England. Building started in 1570, and in 1575 Sir Christopher Hatton purchased the property from Sir Humphrey Stafford. Hatton later became Lord Chancellor to Elizabeth I. It was his descendant, Sir Christopher Hatton III, who employed Inigo Jones to rebuild Kirby in the grand Jacobean style. He created a superb symmetrical house set in the most stylish formal gardens. They were described at the time as being the finest in England. The house had originally been set on the edge of a small village. This village had existed since the Domesday Book of 1086. Unfortunately, the village was demolished to make way for the new superb Jacobean gardens. Rumour has it that Sir Christopher Hatton caught Queen Elizabeth's eye for his skill at dancing, though we must assume that he also had other qualities to become her Chancellor, one of the most important positions in the kingdom. Hatton was immensely wealthy. He owned other large properties besides Kirby. He let Kirby Hall languish, not even visiting it until 1583, some 8 years after taking ownership. It was Hatton who almost certainly added the splendid formal rooms to the southwest of the house, most probably as a high-status suite of rooms for royal visitors. However, by the end of the century, his wealth had diminished, and he sold Kirby to the Crown. James I visited Kirby on at least 4 occasions. He used the entire southwest wing for his entourage. The remains of the house we see today is the design left behind by Inigo Jones. It is the most beautiful mix of classical Jacobean and grand Elizabethan design. Today it still stands proud, and though part of it is roofless, the walls and chimneys are still full height. The lawns are graced by beautiful peacocks, and it doesn't take much imagination to see just how wonderful this mansion once was. It is for this reason it was used in the 1999 production of Jane Austen's Mansfield Park. We really enjoyed walking around the rooms that are still intact. The majestic bay windows gave us a wonderful view out onto the park where cattle were grazing. We took the staircase to the first floor where the long gallery once existed. Now it is merely a dead end with a window looking out into the void. There is something incredibly satisfying hearing the creaking floorboards as you ascend the staircase. You wonder how many people have trodden the same path over the centuries, wearing different outfits of the periods. The views we saw from the first floor windows across the gardens are the same views that people would have seen when the house was first built. This certainly makes you feel that you have a link with the past. There are a few areas where original plasterwork remains on the ceiling. This is precious. It's a beautiful old ruin. It does benefit from having a couple of rooms that are still intact, which gives you a bit of an idea of what the house must have been like. Two beautiful big bay windows in two of the rooms that give you views across the park to where you can see those cattle in the distance. Yeah, it must have been an absolutely magnificent place to live in. So just here you can see the bay windows I was talking about. I think these must have been some of the principal rooms in the house. The bay window nearest to us was described as being the library, and it would have had brilliant views across the gardens. From here you can see some of the original statues that are still in place. The garden is laid out in a parterre fashion. Very, very pretty. So at the time, this was one of the most important Elizabethan houses in England, and you can really see why. I mean, the architecture is superb. I mean, the chimneys are absolutely beautiful. So outside in the ruined part of the house is this magical stone staircase. Obviously it doesn't lead anywhere now, but I would imagine when the house was in its complete state, this would have been a very pretty corner of the house. Well, we've had an absolutely lovely time at Kirby Hall.
Yeah.
We've wandered the ruins and we've looked at the rooms inside. It's certainly well worth a visit if you're ever in the area.
Some lovely peacocks there.
Very beautiful peacocks. So we hope the video finds you all well, and we hope you enjoyed looking around with us. If you did,
Give us a like and subscribe and ring the bell.
ring the bell. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.